Okay, we're in the process of putting the nose in. So what I want to do here is go straight in from the top. You know, straight into the nose here on the side where the eyeball will be. And you're going to follow that little line you just drew there for the rounded part of that nose. Just like so. And then you're also going to go in deeper up here, because this nose is going to go in much deeper. We're going to put a little curvature there at the top of the nose. Okay, just like so. And you want to take that out a little bit, it's fine. Then I'm going to do this again. I'm going to lean this on the table so it's a little more steadier. And just, you know, what you want to do, and I'm going to make this a little bit wider. It's a little bit tight there, so I'm going to bring this out just a little bit. So you can adjust it a little bit. You want to do this, you don't want to make really deep lines when you're doing the hat, if you can help it. Otherwise you'll end up with another line dug in there. And we're going to just take that point off a little bit. Okay. Now, we're going to go back up here and we're going to take the tip of the knife and push it up there and kind of take this all out. There we go. That's good. That's good. We're going to take this down a little bit more. So we're going to just whoops. Do it this way. Just trimming up the nose. You're going to bring it down. You're going to make it a little bit of a curvature there. Round off your nose a little bit. Same thing over here. You're going to just kind of round things off a little bit. Take out all the rough stuff off from the initial cut from the band saws and from the saws. Alright, very good. And you're going to bring this down just a little bit. You're going to round that off, and then you're going to come back up here and you're going to dig this out further. Alright, just go around on either side. And you want to take all the rough stuff off. Okay. And right here, see this rough stuff here? We're going to take that all off. Alright. Very good. Now, we're going to make it look like a windy look. And I just lost the windy Santa. He took a leap off the table here. Let's see if I can find him. Found him. Okay. So what we're going to do is we have his eyeball there, okay, and we've got the side of the hat. Now he's not going to have very much arms or hands you have to worry about. His arm, you'll see one arm on one side, and over here it's tucked away behind the beard. And so everything's going to be flowing to one side. So what you're going to do is you're going to take go in about maybe a quarter of an inch, and you're just going to kind of make a oval to the bottom there, just like so. And then you're going to come up this way. Alright, just like that. And then, of course, this is going to have a notch in it. Alright, just like that. Alright. And then over here, the beard's going to come, no, the mustache is going to come down and around. Like so. Alright, because it's going to be blowing in that direction, so. And then we're going to put a little bit of a cheek in here. From the corner of the nose, and just kind of bring it up. And then we're going to try to figure out, let's do this. Let's just round this off just a little bit. Be a little easier to figure out where to put stuff. Alright. That's like in the bottom part of that nose. We're going to kind of swing this up and around. And then bring this down right here. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if I can bring another pencil in. That might be a little bit darker. And this comes down around like so. Alright? So this comes down and around from there. So here's where the mouth is going to be. And this is the other part of the mustache. And actually this should come out a little further. Because you kind of have to kind of equalize the size a little bit. Alright, so that gives you an idea, a guideline of where we're headed with some of this stuff here. In fact, we aren't going to go all the way to the nose there. We're going to come over a little bit. Alright. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to outline the outside of the beard. So we're going to do a stop cut all the way up. Turn this around so you can get the knife underneath the hat there. Just like so. And we're going to cut that out first. Just get it outlined. Okay? That's your first cut. And you're going to go over here and you're going to bring it up to there, and we're going to do a little notch there, okay, just like so. Bring that in like that. Good. And we're going to notch this out with the tip of our knife. We're going to cut that out. And then we're going to put another notch right there. Just be very careful when you do this. Alright. There'll be another notch up here as well. There's going to be another one up here. We'll get to that in a second here. We'll bring this down a little bit, like so. Well, you don't even really need to put another notch in there if you don't want to. Then we're going to go up here and we're going to outline the outside of that beard, or I mean that mustache. And right there you're going to just kind of dig it in a little bit, right at the corner. And bring it out and around. And now the hard part is not chipping this portion out. You want to be really careful. You want to make sure your knives are nice and sharp and all that. Alright. Yes, this is Santa time. Actually, Santa time, making Santas is all year long for me. I can do these all year, throughout the year. We're going to round this off, this corner there, just like so. Alright, good. We're going to come over here and we're going to follow this up and around. We can kind of trim this off a little bit. Why don't we just do that and just trim that off a little bit. There we go. Just that corner. Now we have that marked where his mouth will be. Okay, and you want to do both cuts. You want to do that one and you want to do this one here going this way. Just take your time. You don't have to make it real deep. You can go back and make it deeper later and recut it, but this gives you just a general idea where everything should be. And I always talk about redefining your lines, meaning going back and making your cuts deeper, going back and recutting things to make things stand out more. You'll see as we go along what I'm talking about, if you're not familiar with that, what I'm babbling about here. Alright, we'll be right back.